every year at the annual banquet meeting of the Jordan Commercial Club. It recognizes people of the Jordan area for their contributions to our community. Over the years, and I'm confident well into the future, there are many unsung heroes of our area that constantly give of themselves. They give in a fashion that may or may not splash the headlines of the Jordan Independent. More importantly, they give in a fashion not for applause, for they give because they want to, and that their kids, not only that they want to, but they want to do things that their kids would be very, very proud of. They feel it personally important to be part of the community quilt that wraps our area with tradition, pride, and great expectations. Tonight, we honor 12 students who, by personal commitment, through service and involvement, contribute to the growth and betterment of the community and its citizens. They continue to share their ideas and talents without only the institutions of this community, but with the individuals and the great causes. Let us start with a little history. Back in December of 2019, there were 4 moms. It sounds like Genesis, you know, 4 moms in the Jordan area who became friends due in part that their kids were in the same sports and other school events. Besides chatting about their families and chatting about work schedules and chatting about world peace among all peoples and nations, they thought, wouldn't it be great if kids in our community could gather together at least once a month in a safe place to mingle together, have a bite to eat, and get a non-denominational spiritual message promoting goodwill, a sense of faith, and doing acts of kindness in their daily lives. Well, these 4 moms, Lindy Bakeberg, Ann Klegstad, Jamie Smith, and Rebecca Rook, created the first Friday, and can I get my pages turned here? The First Friday Breakfast Club. Before I get in here, we got 2 of those moms here. Would they please stand up? I think we got Ann and Linda here. Let's give moms a hand. In this breakfast club, it would be from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. at the 2nd floor ballroom of the Kerrison Coffee on Broadway Street, otherwise known as Gio's Hub. Its purpose is an outreach for kids within a spiritual atmosphere and a hot breakfast. They use social media asking kids to join, and within no time they had 40 to 50 kids signed up. These moms, through an initial $250 Thrivent financial grant, also money from friends, community donations, they even bagged groceries at Cup Foods, and some general food donations, have been paying the $50 a month room rental fee and feeding all these hungry mouths every month. Along with the food, 2 adult spiritual leaders are part of this group. Andy Buckner and Terry Muniz. Where they stand? They're here today. Andy and Terry. These guys coordinate the spiritual message to the kids. They also bring in guest speakers now and then to add to the total experience of each meeting. And if this wasn't enough, our 4 moms and these 2 leaders decided to create a GO team, which stands for Growth and Outreach. For those kids that were interested, they filled out a question and answer sheet, along with writing a short essay. From this process, 12 kids were selected to create and implement community projects that would build on the spiritual guidance they were receiving. Even though there was the usual monthly group, these 12 kids met weekly and sometimes every other week up to monthly meetings depending on the project selected. Now you ask, how did this all happen with COVID taking over this past year? Well, the group met at Kerrison Coffee over the winter of 2019 and 2020, till about March. Then they went online with Zoom meetings and outside meetings when feasible. Now back in March of 2021, they are back to the usual Kerrison 2nd floor meetings. Some of the community projects of the GO team are, number 1, they did a hygiene drive for Jordan Area Food Shelf. Here they publicized through the paper and social media that they would be going door to door collecting items that would help people beyond the normal food needs. One of the second things they did was a tie blankets drive. The kids collected material needed to put together 100 tie blankets. Some of these blankets went to the Jordan Area Food Shelf, while others went to the Oasis of Youth group in Bloomington. 3, they organized a rake and run to help clean yards for people in need, but due to COVID, this had to be postponed to a later date. So if any of you want your lawns raked, you know who to give a call to here. They also have organized outdoor events for other kids in grades 7 through 12 in the Jordan area. And these are the things they've done. They've done kickball events, slip and slides, broom ball, campfires, wiffle ball, and I think they just recently had the laser tag event, which was a big success. As you can see, these kids not only have more energy than all of us combined, they are showing us what future leadership looks like in the Jordan community, all in a very spiritual and positive fashion. With all of this information presented in the short synopsis, there is no doubt that these young heroes are our honored guests of the year, for they truly have given generously without any slaps on the back or parades held in their honor. With these sincere attributes, I present to you our honored guests of the year for 2021, Aaliyah Bateberg, Hope Klegstad, Lily Kaiser, Manny Pulowski, Winona Warden, Mackenzie Williams, Richard Gregory, Reagan Goebel, Luke Sand, Harrison Smith, Abby Goebel, and Elle Henches. Let's give them all a hand. Now with us tonight, we have, it's, you don't go away with nothing, here, so we've got these wonderful Jordan Commercial Club certificate appreciations that are suitable for framing. And we have names. Now I know there's only 4 of you here. And so what I'd like to have at least the 4 of you come up. And so let's see, let's have, I think it's Aaliyah, you're one of them, right? Hope is here. Hope, would you come on up? Who's the next one that's here? Lily, I got hers up here too. And then we got Richard. So let me see where I got Richard's here. Hold on.
Can you guys all turn around? Yes.
There we go. And here's we got Richard. So we're going to get first a quick picture of these 4. They're representing the 12 kids that are part of this program. Now the rest of these, Andy and Terry, I'm going to give these to Trust in You. These are the certificates for the rest of the other kids. I want to make sure that when you get their next meeting that you give them, get plenty of pictures, get it to the JI, and spell my name right when you do it. But I'd like to Aaliyah to please come up. She has been asked to be the speaker on behalf of these 12 kids of the GO team, and just to give you a couple words of what they've been doing. Aaliyah?
Well, first off, on behalf of our entire team, thank you for this award and everything. We're super excited about this entire group as a whole, and I feel like overall within the past year with COVID, it's really grown more than I personally thought it would have. And this year, actually, we're going to start the group up again and see if any new kids are wanting to join. So if you know of anyone that would be interested, they can come join our group. And if you know of any kids who would want to come to events, that they're super fun, and we plan some really fun events for everyone. So yeah, I just want to say thank you, and thanks for letting us be here. And yeah. If you know of someone that's interested, they can either reach out through social media or reach out to one of us. Or reach out to Andy.
Or reach out to the club, we can figure out how we.
Or reach out to the club and then we can figure out from there. But yeah, any other questions? Yes.
Or follow Jordan Faith Clubs on Facebook.
Follow Jordan Faith Clubs on Facebook, and you can also follow Jordan Go Team on Instagram as well. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's give them all a good hand again. This is great. as you can see, if you look at your agenda here, you see the past honored guests. Most of these are old fogies, most of them are dead. And this is the first time that we have ever honored some youth in our community for doing that. So that's what's a big honor for us at the Jordan Commercial Club. For an organization that's well over 100 years old, we're really appreciative that we have future leaders in our community that are willing to take the time and do things. And again, not only the adult leaders, but moms. You gotta thank moms. So that's a great thing. With that, make sure you stick around and talk to them afterward, okay? I know, and I'm not dead. Yeah.